Howdy folks, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we're going to be tackling the question of can the AA cannons in Halo Reach on a mission the package actually do any damage to you at all? So, in a previous video, a couple days ago, we tackled the same question on Halo 3 on a mission to Storm to see if the similar looking AA cannons can actually damage you or not. And while we determined it was a solid real projectile that the AA cannons shoot out in Halo 3, we determined that they also do not do any damage at all. They are solid, they will impact you, but they won't do any damage, you won't even feel it at all. So what about in Halo Reach now, with the same AA cannons, officially the Tyrant AA cannons on the mission to package? Well, as you can see right now, we are testing it out by using the secret Banshee Easter egg on the mission to package. We don't even need a mod this time to use these. We just did this on using the little Easter egg and spawned the Banshees, which made it pretty simple. And all we had to do is just simply fly in a line of fire of the Tyrant AA guns, which is actually a lot harder than it sounds because the Banshee keeps moving. It doesn't hover like a Falcon or a Hornet. Technically, you could get a Falcon on this mission, but it's a little trickier than a Banshee. But and also the AA cannon, it keeps rotating a little bit each time, so it's not the same path. So you gotta keep flying around back and forth. But as you can see, it is indeed damaging the Banshee. However, it's not actually like hurting us. But it does actually blow up the Banshee eventually if you keep letting the AA cannon shoot you. So it's kind of weird. Like on one hand, it does like shred your vehicle apart after it takes a lot of shots before it shreds your vehicle apart, but during that whole process it's not doing any damage to you at all. Like, not to you directly, but it does do damage to your vehicle. So it's weird. I'm not really sure how to answer this question, because if we were to stand in front of it as a person, which I couldn't really test at the time, but I don't want to say this definitively, but I don't think the cannons will actually do any damage to you if you're standing in front of it as a person. It seems like it only damages vehicles, which I guess it's supposed to be like an anti-vehicle weapon technically, so it sort of makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't. But I guess, I don't want to say that definitively that it doesn't damage you in person. That could be something I test in the future, and I could pin it in the comments if I find that answer definitively. But for the moment, the answer is yes and no. Yes, it does do damage to vehicle health in Halo Reach, but no, it doesn't actually do direct damage to you while you're in a vehicle. So it's kind of a mix of both. It's pretty interesting, because in Halo 3 it does no damage at all to you or the vehicle, but in Halo Reach it shreds vehicles, it just doesn't hurt you. But yeah, so hopefully that answers your question somewhat. And if you did enjoy this video, as always, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts and comments, anything else you want me to check out or tackle, just let me know. And other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.